Hello class, we're going to move on with more fun with strings. This is the second part of lesson 5, and we're going to talk about slicing. We're going to create a variable called name. We're going to throw a string in it. We're going to throw a Monty Python in it. Pay a little tribute to Monty Python here. And say if we just want to put out the word Monty, you take the variable itself, start at index 0, and you would go to index 5, which this would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then stop before 5. Boop, there you go. There's Monty. Hit the up arrow, change our index. If we want the rest, we'd go from start at 6 and go to 12. Hopefully 12 would be the end. There we go. You get Python. Let's talk about omitting. So we could, Python knows sometimes you don't have to put 0 to start or 0 to end. And in this instance, we're going to do a variable called fruit. We're going to equal banana. And we're going to call on fruit, start our index, and we're just going to say go to 3. Starts at 0, 1, 2, stops before 3. We do a similar thing. We can start at 3 and go to the end. And here, it starts at 3 and goes to the last string. And that is omitting. We can move on to another example, a null example. So this one's kind of interesting. If you do fruit, index 3, start 3, end 3, hit enter, you get nothing back. You'll get a null return. I've never had to use this to get a null return, but it's good to know that Python has a capability. We're going to move on to slicing up sentences, more words, more strings together. We already got 2 up here. It's no different, really. So we'll call it a sentence equals 'tis but a flesh wound. Put an exclamation point in there. Alright. There's our string. Call in the index. Start at -2. Go to the end. Start at -2. 1, 2, and then go to the end. That's how that one works. Let's go -6 to -1. So -6 to -1. Let's see what this prints out. Starts in the rear, goes back 6, then goes to the end. Gives you a wound. You notice it didn't give you the exclamation point because we went -1. If we left it like this, you get the exclamation point. :0. So let's start at the beginning and end 15 characters from where we want. Sent. Start at the beginning, right? Wrong one. There we go. -15. So let's think about this. So start at the beginning and go -15. Start at the beginning and stop 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's see if it'll do it. Yep. So start at the beginning and stop 15 spaces from the end. That's pretty cool. Where I've used slicing and where I use it almost every day is to, if you know the length of a sentence or you know the length of an email address and it starts at the end or beginning, you could tailor your slicing to pull out just that string you need. And it's insanely handy. Let's do a couple others. Let's do sentence, start at 10, go to -1, and here we go. In this one, we start on the 10th index and end 1 character from the end. Keep moving along. Index, 0, nothing, 002. This, right here, this is kind of fun to do. You can start at the beginning and go to the end. Start at the beginning, go to the end, and give me every second character or every second string. Kind of cool. Let's do the last one in this lesson. What's going to happen here? So this starts at the index of 1, goes to the end, and every third character. And that's a start for slicing. We'll move on in a second.